So Matt, our listeners are usually want to hear about specific neighborhoods that you're having success in. So I know you're both an investor and a broker. So looking through either of those lens, what are some of the neighborhoods that you feel are really hot right now, that you feel real comfortable putting your chips on the table at?
When I started in this business 11 years ago, it was 2009. We had just hit the worst recession since the Depression. I started in this business on the Northwest side. My first kind of area of expertise was Logan Square. And then from there, I kind of added north to through Avondale, Irving Park, Albany Park. So I kind of was on that Northwest corridor, sort of along the blue line and up into the brown line. And then I shifted east from there into, Lincoln Square, Ravenswood, Andersonville. And that really kind of where I've had all my, a good chunk of my business has come from those neighborhoods. I've kind of stuck with those areas and seen, a full recovery and the changes in some of these areas. So I'm a little biased to those neighborhoods just because I've kind of seen what they've gone through. I still believe I believe that the Northwest side is a fantastic market. A lot of investors kind of look for neighborhoods along public transit. I am also a true believer in that. I'd probably at this point in time, some of those areas, like, I think Logan Square is a good example. When I started, I mean, stuff was very distressed down there, selling at significantly lower, cost basis than today. So I think some of these areas have kind of, for lack of better words, gotten oversaturated a little bit. If you want a safe investment, that I think, you're not going to go wrong there. But I like to kind of focus, at least if I was getting in the game now, kind of on some outer markets, areas that kind of border areas that have already sort of made their progress, if you will. One I like is kind of up near like Belmont and Pulaski. I like that area. It's like Belmont Gardens, the west part of Avondale. I like Hermosa a lot. Hermosa has a metro line along right kind of just past Pulaski, west of Pulaski on Fullerton. And I still think you could find, pretty good value in those areas. I think everything's moving that way. So those are just to name a couple. I think you can, I think that's probably where I would start if I was getting in the mix.